everyone, I am back as the Divine Feminine. I am she. I am a Scorpio, giving you my opinion of what is going on with the masculine energy. So before I tell you what is going on with the masculine energy, follow my page, subscribe for any notifications when I come on. If you know anyone that would benefit for this content, please share it. So let's get started. Before in my other blog, I'm saying that as we look at our humanity and as we look at the mere existence of the feminine energy, I am her. And I was having such a hard time sharing the masculine persuasion, that energy, that essence of him. And many times my clients, they're going through a lot of the masculine energy is going through anxiety, bouts of depression and fear, and that's happening because there's a dismantling that's going on with the masculine energy. Their intents are being exposed. They cannot hide under the guise of the masculine energy because they don't understand what masculine energy is. My mother used to say one time, talk is cheap in the middle of the week. So you have the masculine energy standing on the rooftops, on the mountaintops, expressing their masculine energy. But that is not the energy of the divine masculine. For the divine masculine does not brag about his validity. He does not have to go onto the mountaintop and say, I am masculine. For as he comes into a room, he exudes the masculine archetype and the new masculine archetype, not the socialized masculine energy of which we have seen for many generations and decades that have literally desecrated the feminine energy. It's very, very hard. So what's so hard about this energy is that it's because the energy is very deceptive. A lot of the masculine energy is crying out because they are in pain, and in this pain they're playing it out onto the feminine energy. That's why when I speak to the feminine energy, it is so important to know your divinity. It's so important to know who you are as the I am. Because what is going on in our world today is the masculine energy is playing a big role in trying to identify what the feminine is. And if you do not know who you are, you will be literally desecrated by their language, by how they treat you, by etc., etc. And one thing I would like to tell the feminine energy, the moment you are in a relationship and you're not allowed to be your true essence, you need to say bye-bye. The one thing about knowing who you are is that that's one thing that's so beautiful about the divine masculine, the masculine that is awoken. He understands the divinity of the feminine energy, and with that understanding, he allows her to have autonomy, and he allows her to really blossom into who she is. In fact, he assists in many times assist her, but he doesn't assist her in a way of a controlling behavior. And the thing about the divine masculine that has awakened, he can take criticism. one thing you will know is that the divine masculine, when he is in balance, he can take the feminine's criticism, but also when he's in place as a person that can receive criticism, he can also give it, and she will divinely hear, see, and speak that. Another interesting thing, when the divine masculine is in balance, he will be almost a healing source to you. Um, it's almost like he brings healing. A lot of times when you have an unawakened masculine, he actually, instead of taking care of the china, the base, the beauty of its essence, he actually tears it down. And the only reason he tears it down because he's insecure in his own right. And like I said, you will know them truly by their actions. I'm speaking of my journey as a divine feminine, and I have been very blessed to have divine masculine in my world. They're amazing men. I mean, they're really amazing men. They're understanding. They're encouraging, and it's almost like their words bring life to the energy of the feminine. If you do not feel life when your masculine is talking to you, he is pulling from your source energy. He is actually damaging your source energy. And what is so interesting is that when you really look at how this plays out in the sexualizing the feminine woman, is like when a feminine is being sexualized, she's being told to be called herself, you know, that's what the music said, you're a bitch, you're a whore, you're a slut, you're this. That's the divine feminine. Is not a slut, she's not a whore, she's not a bitch. She is the divine essence of the I am. She is the Ashua of this reality. We don't bitch out Mother Earth. We love her.